Trump says Rachel Maddow and NBC News are bad people who have something wrong with them for reporting on his tax returns. President Donald Trump says leakers of his tax returns broke the law. President made the remarks during an interview aired by Fox News on Saturday. President Donald Trump took aim at MSNBC host Rachel Maddow and her colleagues at NBC News, calling them bad people for revealing his 2005 tax returns earlier this week. Trump made the remarks in a taped interview with Fox News that aired on Saturday. The president said that there's something wrong with Maddow, and he also accused whoever leaked the tax returns of violating the law. They leaked them, Trump said. It's illegal to do what they did, I think. First 2 pages of 2005 returns were obtained by MSNBC's Rachel Maddow. Maddow interviewed Pulitzer Prize-winning reporter David K. Johnston, who obtained a copy of the first 2 pages of Trump's 2005 federal tax returns. The 2005 tax documents aired by MSNBC and published by Johnston showed that Trump earned $153 million in income in 2005 and paid $38 million in taxes. Maddow was ridiculed by critics who said that the journalistic scoop actually made Trump look good, since it showed he paid a hefty percentage of his income to the government. The MSNBC host was also lambasted for the dramatic build-up which kept viewers in suspense for nearly 20 minutes of her show before she revealed what was in Trump's tax returns. Despite criticism and widespread mockery of how the show played out, Maddow scored her biggest audience ever on Tuesday after she hyped the tax documents. Her show reached 4.3 million people, the Nielsen company said. It was second only to a countdown episode with Keith Olbermann just before the 2008 election as MSNBC's most-watched series episode ever. It was reported earlier this week that Trump's personal lawyers were considering whether to sue MSNBC and Johnston for releasing the tax returns, but legal experts say prevailing in court would be the longest of long shots because the First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution protects freedom of the press. That didn't stop Trump from continuing his attack on MSNBC and those who leaked the document. I always heard a tax return was a very sacred kind of a thing, Trump said. You don't leak them. You're not allowed to. It's criminally offensive. But they put them out, and I think it was terrible. But they're good from that standpoint of my tax returns are good. All of my tax returns are good. Trump told Fox News on Saturday that the tax returns are indicative of a larger trend in which anti-Trump elements are leaking damaging material to the press. It's terrible what's going on in Washington. We have a certain establishment that's leaking. A tax return is a very important thing, and you're not supposed to be leaking them, and they do, the president said. They just don't respect the law and we have to change that.